and partners. Would you please stand up and be recognized? These two individuals provided professional support for our YMCA. Now, they asked me to do a special memory of our capital campaign. Sheer terror is a thought when we first began. And the other thought is an incredible community of people that came together when we needed them to come together, and not only gave us donations, they gave above and beyond what we could even imagine. I was blown away by the quality of people in this community whose love for the Two Rivers YMCA stood out and was a forefront because they expressed it in the dollars that they gave us. And let me tell you, that was an awesome thing to know and feel. But right now, I would like to do our invocation. And I would like to thank God because we know that all blessings come from God. So please join me with a prayer of praise and thanksgiving. Bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for our countless blessings on this 2015 capital campaign. Thank you for the wonderful volunteers who we celebrate tonight for their leadership, commitment, and support. Thank you for our donors who gave their support so that dreams could come true. Some thought that raising $3 million in 6 months would be impossible. You showed that nothing is impossible. As we continue on this journey, may we continue to keep our focus and prayers on you. Bless our Y so that we have the capacity to serve the increasing needs in our community through the Y programs and facilities that are changing lives and developing potential every day. We ask this all in your name, Jesus. Amen. Please enjoy dinner and thank you very much. All right.
$3,573,512. Thank you, cabinet members. We really appreciate all the hard work, and we'll let you finish eating as we continue the program.
I think we're all overwhelmed by the response that the community has given us, and it wouldn't have happened without all of you in this room. I want to give a special thanks to Roby Wayne, for he not only caught the mistake there, which you'd expect, but provided outstanding leadership through the formation of the campaign and the guidance. When you look at this, it's an extraordinarily short campaign for a capital campaign of this magnitude. And that was one of the things that Roby said. You've got to have timelines. Here's how you organize it. And he kept us on track. I know without his guidance with the rest of us that this would not have happened, at least at this point. So, Roby, stand up. We'll give you a round of applause.
And it was very special for us that you came tonight. Thank you so much. And Hutch and I were just thrilled to be asked to be involved in this campaign. It's been so dear to Y, it has been so dear to both of us. We're so glad that we can give back in this way. Kind of remember Tom Dent's process. The leadership of the Y, the trustees, the board of directors, all the volunteers, we just have to thank you so much from the bottom of our heart for all that you've done. We would like to acknowledge that our very first gift was from the Deer Foundation, and it came in larger than we expected, so that was the first time we fell off our chairs. And we're thrilled to know that the $450,000 that they gave us got us up our cadet start. However, we know that when we were born, it would be nice if we all put our money into a pot. And then we could just kind of take out from each other's pot without asking. It would be wonderful. It would be so much easier, and we'd all have successful campaigns. But we know it doesn't work that way. So we know we need to ask, and ask very truly from the bottom of our hearts again. So we are really thrilled that tonight one person is here that we asked, and not only did they give, and I both fell off our chair and had to be picked up and say, "Are you sure that's what we heard?" And it was. And we are thrilled that Linda Bowers could be with us tonight because she has been under the radar for the last 7 months. And Linda has provided all the matching funds that we've been talking about during our different phases. Well, there was another, I'm sorry. But you did. We knew that for most of the phases, there was one other anonymous gift in one of our phases. But I know you're all going to be thrilled to hear because we've now been able to announce it, correct, Linda? Linda has given us $500,000.
Oh my God.
And with that, we have a plaque that actually Hunt helped design, or did design, so we'll let him read it.
It says, excuse me, the Two Rivers YMCA extends thanks and appreciation to Linda Bowers for her outstanding, generosity with the lead gift to the Changing Lives, Developing Potential 2015 capital campaign. Your commitment to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build healthy spirit, mind, and body for all, and to strengthen our core values of caring, honesty, respect, and responsibility will benefit our community for generations to come.
She said not a lot of hoopla, so I figured this is not too much.
Plus one liars.
But Mike and I have been scratching our heads. We think this is the largest gift to a capital campaign the Y has ever gotten. And so again, Linda, thank you for your generosity and leadership in helping us get that way. So we kicked this off with almost $1 million to start with, and that really made Hunt and I feel very good. Okay, we're very thankful for all the wonderful leadership in each of our different phases. So we're very quickly going to recognize each of you and thank you. So the first one would be Jennifer Rose, who would come up.
And we all realize that this is a team effort. We're recognizing the heads of each one of our major divisions here, but in doing so, we're also recognizing all those people right on your team. So this says the Two Rivers YMCA extends thanks and appreciation to Jennifer Rowe for your outstanding leadership and generosity as Advanced Gifts Chair for the Changing Lives Developing Potential 2015 capital campaign.
And that team also solicited 100% participation from the Board of Trustees and the Board of Directors. And with that, there were gifts that were solicited over 100,000, and we raised, that team raised $2,216,007. So thank you. Next, we have Tom Tones. Our thanks and appreciation to your team for their generosity, and thank you for being chair of the Major Gifts campaign, which raised $626,150. Thank you. And next, we have Dave Johnson and Mark Churchill, and we're glad Mark still was able to stay with us. They were co-chairs of the Special Gifts Division phase, raising $181,027. And thank you for all your.
Dave left no cavity unfilled. It was his crowning glory. No crown.
And to be honest, that was one of the toughest ones too. We really know how hard some of these asks have been. And of course, the next one we would like to acknowledge is not here. Jimmy Helene, who was not here for the community days, so we've asked his mother if she would stay. In the spirit of community phase, Jimmy had a wonderful team that was able to raise over there $224,795. And next, we'd like to recognize Pam Wendt. Pam, come on up. We'd like to thank you and your team for the generosity of the Prospect Committee. They're the ones that came up with all the names that we could go out and ask. And we really appreciate the hard work that took. So thank you so much. Last but not least, Kelly Allward. I wanted to thank Kelly, who offered and did a wonderful job raising money for the annual campaign. And we know when you have a capital campaign, it's so hard to get the annual funds. And we really appreciate that to date they raised $226,842 and counting.
Now, we were waiting for Diane. Story of my life. Don't ask her to a perfect puddle, please. This campaign, of course, requires the teamwork of everybody in this room and some who aren't. And we can recognize, as we have the section chairs, and we recognize Roby for his great job. But there really are two people here who need special recognition. And yes, I realize that this is their job, but they've gone beyond all expectations. Without them, this campaign would not have been a success. So Marcia, please come up.
And it also says for running an annual campaign at the same time. But really, Marcia was just a delight. Marcia! And she brought her own fan club. I don't know. And one more. I bet you can't guess who this is.
Let me give you a little idea. You don't have a whole lot of hair. Mike.
This one says pretty much what some of the others say, except for a little more. It says the Two Rivers YMCA Changing Life Developing Potential 2015 Capital Campaign extends thanks and appreciation to Mike Camp for your outstanding leadership in developing the plan to update and expand the Two Rivers YMCA facilities and to oversee a successful fundraising effort, and it was successful. Thank you. With that, we again want to thank all the staff, all the volunteers, all the board members. It's been a delight, and we can't believe it only took 7 months. That was wonderful. And now we will turn it over to our trustee leader, Mike.
That was very unexpected, Diane. Thank you so much. Now it's your turn. Come on back up, Jennifer.
You didn't think we'd let you go without. Although the award, what we are giving them is not nearly as beautiful as the ones they had provided us. I am so proud and honored to have not only such accomplished people, but good friends, that to award this, which seems so minuscule, to what you have accomplished for this organization. That the children of the future and the families of the future are going to be so benefited by what you have given us, I think. And it was you guys that led this march, and you made it happen. We thank you.
Well, Diane is right. It was a team effort. Everyone in this room had a part of this, and I want everyone to stand. Everyone to stand. All right, collectively, you all represent one of the most dynamic outcomes of social responsibility the YMCA movement and this community have ever witnessed. To identify the needs, build the case, and then inspire a community to support dreams at this level, I cannot overexpress the significance of this achievement. I want you guys to give yourselves a round of applause. I want to see some high fives, and Jennifer, now's the time. Do the happy dance. All right, I'll let you sit and listen to me for a while, Steve, if you guys don't listen. Or stand up. No, okay. This Y has been blessed with only the most dedicated and talented leaders in this community, and this outcome demonstrates just that. Again, congratulations to all of you, all of us. When we started laying the groundwork to launch a capital campaign 2 years ago, this project was just a dream. In 7 short months, we formed these dreams into a campaign case, took it out to our community, and what an overwhelming response we've had. As Roby Wayne explained last fall, this community is so generously behind the work of this YMCA that carrying out this campaign for anyone involved was going to be like going to Disney World. Boy, has this been fun and exciting, and you were right on, Roby. Without a complete effort and support from everyone in this room, and by everyone I mean staff, I mean volunteers, donors, and also our family members. Combined with outstanding leadership, this celebration doesn't happen. All of you have made sacrifices, many sacrifices, and shown generosity beyond expectation to ensure that our YMCA will continue to change lives and help others realize their true potential. Again, thank you. Hunt and Diane, I can't put into words how excited we were when you agreed to lead this campaign last fall. You are two of the most passionate advocates of our YMCA. And with your experience as two of the most respected philanthropists in the Quad Cities, when you agreed to come on board, we knew this was going to be a success. You cared enough to remain involved in every detail, from planning to leading meetings, continuing to make calls while on vacation in January and February, and finally, to personally help recognize every one of our donors and the accomplishments of our volunteers, including Hunt, these beautiful plaques that you created on your own. Again, thank you both. We can't thank you enough. Almost immediately after assembling our campaign cabinet, we knew this community was fully behind stepping up to meet the needs in our campaign case. First came the amazing leadership gift from Linda Bowers. Thank you, Linda. Then came the tremendous showing of generosity from all of you in this room by almost doubling our leadership goal of $300,000 and generating $579,000 towards our goal. Then to conclude the campaign with one of the most memorable community kickoff events that our YMCA has ever experienced in its history, and watching Jimmy Helene run through the door on Friday, the 10th day of our 10 Days to Victory at 5:30 p.m. with several pledges in his hand to put us over the top. This has really been a special campaign, and I know that we'll be sharing memories of this for years to come. Now, just as some of you are sitting there admiring this great number, I know others of you are already wondering how we intend to use the funds that we've raised in excess of our $3 million goal. Even as our campaign work continues, our YMCA leadership has worked diligently on firming up the plans to strategically meet the needs of our entire Illinois Quad City community following our campaign. With successful campaign projections in hand, in March, the Board of Directors approved 3 specific priorities to receive additional funding should we exceed our goal. First, as you look around the room, you can see the conceptual building plans that have been developed based upon the needs outlined in our campaign case. After exploring our original plans with architects associated with YMCA of the USA and breaking down the findings of our diversity task force, who's been working over the last 12 months, we identified the need to create an expanded, more welcoming south entrance and lobby area. The renderings you see displayed, the one on the right and the one on my left, and the one that's on the floor, include this concept, as well as a new direct stairway to the second floor wellness center from our south lobby. Second, last fall, as a result of an innovative collaboration with Union Congregational Church, which is located across the street just north of the YMCA campus, we entered into an agreement that resulted in the Y acquiring over 4 acres of property and close to 9,000 square feet of building space to support growing youth and family programs. The result of this additional property provides the Y with a new Spirit, Mind, and Body Center. Today, among the many programs that are hosted at the Spirit, Mind, and Body Center, it directly supports our growing summer day camp, our Schools Out Club, and it provides additional parking for YMCA employees. Of the total $3.57 million that were raised, later this summer, just over $3.32 million and any additional contributions will be allocated by our board of directors to support our original YMCA and rowing building projects, the expanded lobby design, and enhancements to support the safety and security of children and employees who regularly move between our main campus and the new Spirit, Mind, and Body Center. These improvements will begin later this year, and we hope that we'll be scheduling grand opening activities and inviting you all to participate in those somewhere in mid to late 2016. So that leaves $250,000. Near the end of our campaign, we received a very, very special pledge of $250,000 to support the third strategic priority approved by our board of directors. This priority is to further the program and facility development interests in our Rock Island branch. For the last several years, our YMCA has continued to provide service learning and after-school programs for youth and community wellness support in Rock Island. These funds are specifically designated to help expand this work by providing support to the current work plan of our Rock Island Task Force, who hopes to deepen the impact of the Y by identifying a facility to centralize our Rock Island operations. This investment will provide for the long-term sustainability necessary for the task force to execute these plans and further enhance the quality of life for everyone in Rock Island well into the future. All of you and everyone in this community have so much to be proud of and so much to celebrate. Above all the numbers, the facility descriptions, and these strategies, you have personally helped provide your neighbors with the opportunity to change their lives for the better and reach their true God-given potential. You have helped ensure all people of all backgrounds will feel invited and welcome to the Y as they enter an expanded South Lobby. You have helped ensure more children will be kindergarten ready and be successful in school thanks to the addition of another preschool classroom. You've helped provide a place where children and families can have fun, where they can be active, and where they can spend quality time together during their Y visits with a beautiful new 2-story adventure center. You have provided opportunities for teens to gather, learn the Y's core values, and gain positive adult mentorship with more attractive and modern social areas. You have helped accommodate the growing popularity of a sport that is also providing opportunities for disabled individuals to realize their true potential in life with an expanded rowing center. You've helped create a place where elementary children of all income levels can experience outdoor fun, service learning, and academic growth with additional facilities and playgrounds for summer day camp and the Y's Summer Enrichment Program. You have presented adults the support and confidence they need to reclaim health after injury or chronic disease, with more accommodating group and personal exercise areas. Ultimately, you have given people of all ages a chance to strengthen themselves in spirit, in mind, and in body with modernized and expanded YMCA facilities across the Illinois Quad Cities. As a result of this campaign, we will have a beautiful Y with the capacity to improve more lives than ever before. More space so individuals, regardless of income, regardless of ability, can reach their full God-given potential, whatever that potential may be. For years, this community has been blessed with a YMCA that is led by nationally recognized staff and nationally recognized volunteers and offers the highest level in excellence in our facilities. You have ensured that this tradition will continue for generations to come. Again, thank you, congratulations, and please enjoy this time to celebrate. Thank you. I'm going to call Marcia back up, and again, I cannot, in addition to Hunt and Diane, express how important Marcia was to this campaign. And she's not going to like this, but she's going to get it anyway. She really is everybody's best friend, so.
Well, this has been an amazing 7 months, and this is very exciting. But I will tell you that our Y, because of our excellence, and for over 130 years, we've had an amazing Y that has truly served our community. But it couldn't happen without the excellence in board members and trustees and staff. And I'm truly honored to be able to work with all of you. And I'm sorry, I try not to cry. But I will tell you, the joy of my job is because I work with the donors. But more importantly, part of what the Y is all about are the 3 pillars: the youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. What I see is the social responsibility side, because so many children and families that come through the Y are recipients of help all the time. And they don't understand that there are people like you that are making all the difference in their lives. And so what we can do for them is to be able to help them understand that it's giving back to your community that makes this all possible for them. To be able to provide a Y that has the technology, the excellence, the staff, board members that are willing to spend a lot of time, and trustees who love the Y and ensure our success. That's what I see the joy in the Y. And I wish you could see the faces when you start to talk to these people and say, do you know that there are people who are making this possible for you? And then you start to talk about the donors and what their wishes are and why they do it. And the children that we work with, our staff are amazing, but they teach these children that it's because of all of you that they are able to be in the summer camp, or they're able to be in Y Solutions, or they're able to be in whatever. And they never have heard that concept, but they are truly grateful, and the parents are truly grateful. Our membership now is starting to mirror our community in that we become more diverse all the time. And we have 1 out of every 3 children that come in our door are from low-income families. And so it's a learning experience, but it's your gifts that are helping make all this possible. And I wish you could see firsthand the impact that your gifts are having. I get to see it. Tears come down from your eyes, but it is remarkable. So, since you can't see it, and I get to see it, I brought them to you. So I would just want to say thank you. First of all, I want to thank Diane and Hunt. Thank you, thank you. Our staff is so grateful for you because you have helped lead this amazing campaign. But again, I want you to see the rest of the people that are using the Y, that are benefiting from what you do for the Y every day. Thank you so much.
Thanks to the YMCA. Thank you for making the Y so much more.
All right, well, thank you again, everyone, for joining us this evening, for participating in this campaign. We look forward to being good stewards of every one of these dollars that we raise. Diane's holding up a centerpiece to show you that we've tried to recognize everyone that's on our leadership, all of our donors, all of our volunteers. Please take a look at that. And if you see people in the community that you know, thank them as well. I can tell you that we are not going to have a public unveiling of this number until probably a month or so from now, because we do still have some gifts that are coming in, and we're looking forward to continuing through the building process. But thank you all again for joining us this evening, and please take time to stick around and celebrate with us, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.